Minus 910 favorite is Movsar Evloev versus Dana White Contender Series alumni, Diego Lopes. Finisher, bro. This dude is nasty, man. If you look at it, 21-5 in his MMA career. And I got to actually pull it up right now because I need some answers. Let me pull this up. Let me see how many finishes my man has. My man has 8 knockouts, 11 submissions. That's 19 finishes in what I say, 21 wins? This dude is not here for no reason. There's a lot of guys who could have stepped up to the plate, and Diego Lopes was the one that was selected right here. Now, the only thing that worries me a little bit is that if you do look back at that Dana White Contender Series fight, you have to look at who he fought, right? Joe Anderson Brito. That's not a fun matchup, especially when you have a tank who will eat 5 shots and still come in and blast W and it doesn't matter and just hold you there, right? But Movsar Evloev, we've seen him struggle with the takedowns from time to time, but we've also seen a relentlessness that doesn't really matter. He will get the takedown. Doesn't matter how long it takes, he will get it. In this spot right here, is Evloev like, I have to get this thing done in the first couple minutes of the fight? Is he patient? When you have everything to lose and nothing to gain, which is exactly the spot Evloev is in, this is where it becomes tricky. So what do you think?
I agree, Derek. This is where it becomes really tricky because you're going up against a fighter who has a lot of finishes, who will be ready, who's hungry, who sees an opportunity. You might think it's a lamb being led to slaughter, but that lamb might have something back for you. And that's the fight game right here because Lopes is very dangerous. But, man, Evloev is hard to bet against in this fight. As you can see on the props, I was just checking them before, and the only thing I saw was Lopes at plus 600, so it might be swelling a little bit more. This is a hard one because of the preparation Evloev has and going into this. He's ready. He's been in the game for a long time against Diego Lopes, who is stepping up into a massive pay-per-view spot on a main card. Yeah, you answered the call. I don't know, Derek. I don't see Lopes having much to answer really coming back the other way. What do you think? Does he have any kind of desperation besides a lucky shot? Because don't get me wrong, luck is always preparation meets timing. Lopes can get lucky here, and that's not an insult at all. That's a flying knee. That's a knee up the middle, something that Evloev doesn't see coming and put him to sleep. Does Lopes have that in him?
I don't think we're going to see a knockout on this one if Lopes gets it done. I think that he does the traditional wrestler versus jiu-jitsu guy. Shoot in on a single, push the head to the outside, guillotine him. Shoot in on a double, guillotine him. Get him in your guard, re-guard yourself, Kimura. Use the Kimura to sweep to get on. Like, you have to go classic full-on attack mode, 15 minutes for Diego Lopes. And this is something that I implore a lot in the jiu-jitsu gym that I train at, man. I always tell the guys, if you have an opportunity, you need to attack for every single moment of the round. The question is, are you willing to do that? Is Diego Lopes willing to go out on his shield in this fight to earn an opportunity to be in the UFC, man? You got to look at some of these guys, bro. They've come in on short notice and they've done more miraculous things than this. It's just a matter of, do you have the cojones to make it happen? And I'm just not sure. He has the resume to back it up, but Evloev is a scary guy. So at the end of the day, I'm going to keep it simple, man. The question is, does Evloev finish this fight or does he just grind it out to an easy decision?
I actually think he grinds this one out to an easy decision, or not an easy decision, but I think he grinds this one out to a decision. Lopes gives him a harder fight than he expected, but I still get Evloev decision.
Yeah, I have to go Evloev decision right here. I think that he plays it a little overly cautious, unless he catches Lopes in something where Lopes is just being overextending himself, being a little too reckless, and he catches him in something. You have nothing to gain from this fight if you're Movsar Evloev. Why risk it? I don't see him being that type of fighter, and he's gone to decision in the last 6 fights straight. So, not much to say on this one, but I hope we see an upset because that would be such a fantastic story, man. But Evloev decision. Do not bet on this, folks. You have nothing to gain from betting on this man right here. All right.